That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target, and it's third down. Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to throw, Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Single. And 24. Check 13.
Third and long. It's Watson.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade express.
And that's caught inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, keep it up.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Steps away, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Hakeem Butler, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Boswell good with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
40's a month. Here we go. Check 43.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, what's that? 19. 54. Right, 54.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Here's Watson throwing on 3rd and long. Open man is Switzer, complete. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're
the end of the season.
Excited about the big plays. Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Step, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. That kick return falls 1 yard short of the all-time mark as it goes down as a 108-yard return. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and go.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and then
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
To throw again on second down. Watson flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, here's Watson. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both in the practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off.
Yeah, they still leading the division. Yeah, they was 2 games ahead of Titans.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10, being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
We beating the Steelers.
Jackson from the shotgun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jackson, flush to his right. He's fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
successful. They tried to hold me.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Watson.
Oh, dude didn't jump. What the fuck? He was just standing there. What a pig.
Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Watson going for the deep ball.
Pick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Any quarterback would have did good over there.
Defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice in this. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now that'll
Try to do the same shit.
Picked up by Josh
But they won't let me click on my dude.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. First possession.
Yeah, I hit circle. It wouldn't let my dude. I guess I was on lock or something.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dub for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here is Heckler. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ryan Switzer, his 9th touchdown of the season. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about 10. And he fumbled
What the
it. It's on the
fuck?
ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Bullshit.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Rolling to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He's going to rifle one deep left side and almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
To throw again. Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
How can you make it to where they put a receiver instead of your halfback out there?
Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
So what?
Mike 57. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson buying time to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
How do you sub them again? Like I'm in my playbook. It's a flip and tempo normal.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, let's go.
Watson. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. An excellent game, 35 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Jackson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh, it's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Towards the end zone for Brown. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, this will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Steps away to his left. Touchdown, Ravens.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
$94, nigga, you know it's not 94. Nigga, you try to take some 80 shit. The fuck?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
No, it's 94 on this one. On the updated one, he like a 96. We just started this before they updated it.
after the interception. Here's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
He should be quicker than what he is, though. He looked like, I mean, like, it shouldn't be no D-line. It shouldn't be no D-line catching him at all. Like, I don't understand that shit.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
Even running at angles, they shouldn't be able to catch him.
And he did. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Yeah, linebackers, yeah. But they'll have to be at an angle. They can't just catch him in a foot race. Like, they have to be at an angle. Because with linebacker, you know, speed that is a 90. There's only a handful of those.
All game long, that throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. Adding 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. And those 3
look at this highlight that you about to see.
In this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And now here's Switzer, the target, and he's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Eckler, and an alley to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one.
They let you get that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy.
Is your kicker trash?
From this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that.
It didn't look like no 50 yards. That looked shorter than.
It's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave
hopefully, I'll get down there so I can do the same thing you just did.
That's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago,
but hopefully
we were
make
saying
it.
Run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
From the 44, Jackson, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
No timeout.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's Watson. He's got his man. It's Butler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Watson. They'll tussle for it.
Hell no, he is not catching that.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 miles.
On 2nd down now. Bentley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on play. 2nd and 10.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Open man, Butler complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. And Ingram holds it in. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson finds his tight end Ingram.
They let me have this shit.
12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
set. Let's get it. Sit down. 54. And let's get this.
Out of the gun, Watson. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
That nigga Bryson held the ball the whole
no double
overtime
until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us, we came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Man.
Yeah,
MEH, man. So that'll do it for my
No,
partner,
it's been
Charles
game over. It's only
Davis,
one quarter.
and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off.
You the coach.
From Heinz Field.
You gonna blame it on yourself? You stupid, bro.
Smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I got you. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when attacking like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need to leave
Playing the game.
So what you doing?
I said playing the game.
You want some pizza?
Yeah, I guess.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll take some.
You want to come get it?
I can.
Okay, come get it.
Send it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm about to run downstairs real quick. I want to see. Hold on.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best as I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. These fellas are making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
I'm ready. Hope I can make the playoffs. Yeah. He's 7-7-1. No, I'm saying he might. And wasted the whole quarter. He could have let me run a play or two if he was gonna do that shit. Don't worry, Bryson. I lost like that to Keith before. I was pissed. No, I lost to Keith when we was in the tournament, and that same shit happened. Yep. No, it wasn't exactly like that. It's like I got the ball and then he got the ball and just kicked the field goal. I thought like he had to score, but all he had to do was kick the field goal. So I let him, I let him get down. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stop you right here. Then kick the field goal. I thought I was gonna get the ball and the game was over. I play the Patriots. They be cheating for him. He not. I mean, it's cool. Like, yeah, it's like he don't do that. He ain't done none of them catches in my life. That's 6 foot taller. You got a whole bunch of free safeties. It don't matter. You still hold. I could have had him. Fuck me. About to die. No, he's my strong safety from LSU. No, the one from LSU is my strong safety. You talking about free safeties, right? But I got my feet. Yeah, I got him at the draft. Yeah, I had to give him up because I gave Bryson Humphreys. Is it Humphrey that I gave you? Or Jefferson? Speaking of that strong safety, he just got zone hawk. He got two of them. He got the zone hawk, acrobat, and zoned out. I'm ready. When they be asking you to let them rest, do you let them rest or do you keep working them? You sound like Michael Jordan. So I paid you for 16 games. You gonna play 16. We won. We played the Chargers. We played the Chargers. John scared to send it. he trying to make sure it was a joke, man. Damn. No, I wasn't saying it. You stupid. Hold on, don't send it. Like, to me, I hope he beat you because he beat me and I want to beat him. But then again, it's like, if he beat you, then we can't play the next level. Oh yeah, I'm trading a lot of motherfuckers. Oh, fuck, we play the fucking Chargers. They get leading the whole. They got the best record. Yep, they 13-2. 13-2-1. Fuck. Go ahead and force my win. Fuck it. You can see them, they gonna hold us because these niggas is number one. Let me know before you send me. You sound alright and you gonna take 15 minutes. Cause the more you wait, the more I wanna go look at my team, see if I can make a change or something. Oh, I won. Oh shit. Oh, sorry, I took on some ice. I won by 2. 30 to fucking 28. I can. Nuh-uh. I'm broadcasting right now. Yeah, Yep. This the conference championship, ain't it? My stream is already up, Bryson. I didn't ever take it down. I forgot. What's your overall now? A 93? Damn. My 3 is my 3 of them is 92, 95, 89. So my offense is just as good as your defense. What's your offense? Okay. Yeah, my defense is 89. Did we beat y'all last? Okay then. Yeah, first game of the season, we were getting our stuff together. We still had rookies out there, you know, that we cut. I need a blunt. Hold on, if Keith at home, I'm taking him to my mama's house. I need to smoke. Who I'm about to play in the Super Bowl? I said who am I gonna play? I didn't say who I'm watching. I'll give y'all some tickets. The Cleveland head coach is fired. No, I'm talking about real life, my fault. Yeah, he got fired. I think the Dallas Cowboy coach is getting fired too. Like, we played our starters and won 28-10. That's crazy. Just go put circle.
If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your shots, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though.
You already own it. They say you here.
Wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of guard. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
How many touchdowns did Odell have? Cause I think it said 1, and I don't believe that's what made me ask you.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
So the Bills play the Texans. The Patriots play the okay. Ooh. I think the Texans gonna win, and I hope the Titans beat the Patriots because I don't want what's the name to go there at all.
The AFC title game, and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
the quarterback for the Patriots. Yeah, he overrated.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
You a young nigga. It's a young nigga. Yeah, black man.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Mayfield on play action. He's going to float this one deep right side. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Yeah, I need to smoke something.
The Browns send out their punter now.
This game to hurry up and
get away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Did the Vikings make it? Who y'all play?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Jackson being chased out left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
With a dime look on defense.
See, I'm in in my plays, and I still can't sub a nigga in and out. Is this a tempo? Oh, okay.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Come on
The
now,
Browns
let's
take
go.
over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. Got his target, Samuel.
Oh, they cheated my controller, dog. They cheated. Oh, my God. Man, my controller died.
Cleveland. Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown.
Kill me.
As his guys are able to strike first
The
here in
motherfucker
this
died.
opening quarter.
Fuck you.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Let me score. Okay, then. Yeah. That's what I thought. Shit.
The kickoff
We
team
start
on
this
the field
motherfucker
now
over.
as they will send this one away.
Shit.
This will be taken in at the 1.
By you saying Daniel's messed up, that ain't helping me.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They hold,
They trail
man.
early on
You
in
wasn't
this
supposed
Super
to
Bowl
score.
as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Jackson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Saquon Barkley. About 3 yards there to the 27.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Going for it all. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, I'll take
To
one.
throw, Mayfield.
I'll take one.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
I gotta hold this fucking like the charger in. I left my charger at home, and this charger that they gave me is trash in the motherfucker.
They go play action. Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
All right.
Easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
they
shit.
took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not.
Who listens to that
Now,
bullshit?
it's a lot
Turn that shit
easier.
off
You
or turn
see
that shit
it,
down.
You call it.
Huh?
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the
It's
personal
gonna make me
foul
lose.
yardage. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be
So you put it on repeat?
before he works it past the
Put this shit on
50.
repeat, my nigga?
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result. Because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the
Nigga,
ground
Travis
game going.
Scott, I ain't never liked Travis
Football left
Scott.
to be played.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
I'm just not a fan of his shit.
2nd and 7.
Niggas be trying to go the extra mile to be different.
Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The 20. Room here to run.
He don't do the extra mile. He do.
5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness,
They do that on a regular basis though. He ain't going. He ain't stretching to make a different word. They do that on a daily basis. That's what they do.
For the Ravens. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is
It's like everything's going slow.
Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Ruggs.
The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they
From
finish it
Alabama.
off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to
You listen to
finalize
weak-ass
things
Travis?
off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Huh?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley.
There shouldn't be no holes like that over the 63.
And inside the 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield off the play fake. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
All right, I need you to check your eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he did a dumbass route, but still, he wasn't even in there fucking route.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
They be horning that shit.
Forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson.
Oh, I can't throw it. They need to take off if you tap it. That's not a pump fake. That's dumb. Because when you try to pump fake, you throw it.
Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You tap the same button, and that's like the dumbest thing they...
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
You coming to where?
No surprise there, third and
On
goal
the
down
use?
here. That's where they're going to look for
On the
their
use?
tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top.
You come to the city anytime soon?
You tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point was hooking.
You come to the city anytime soon?
And that cuts the lead to 28-14. This will be taken in at the 1.
Because, like, we got the baby bed, but the baby bed is too big to fit in my car. And I was going to see if you can bring it up there for me. Yeah, if you can't, if you come up here on the use, you can just bring it up there on the use. Yeah. Hold on, what'd you say, Adam?
If he is, he's let me know, so he can get it from my mom. Because my mom will work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Autumn said if you gonna come, let her know because her mama, she gonna be at work, and that's only, that's only how you can get it. But she gonna be working Monday.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
Okay, he said when Keith get back, you gonna find out.
Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hold on. Don't say hut. Okay, my screen was my screen was stupid. You said Bryson gonna carry it? Okay, for some fry bread. That.
Mayfield to throw it.
Okay,
he's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back.
He hear you talking.
But that's one step in the proper direction.
So line of scrimmage still the 39.
I got Bryson on my schedule next year. Like, we got to kill them niggas. I don't know you get one.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 31. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us.
Now, Bryson he beat me and we tied. I can't even talk shit. I said, you beat me and we tied this year, so I really can't even talk shit.
In there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to air one out.
Give me that. Well, you a dummy. You gone.
To be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down.
Yep.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jackson operating from the gun, buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
He's going deep for Brown, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Browns are going to
I shouldn't have done that. I'm down 2 touchdowns.
Excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Run. Hey, we're 33.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Raven pressure
there
too
you go.
much. Down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I didn't know it was 46 seconds left. I would have punted that shit.
46 seconds remaining in the first half. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And there's a pick six.
It's 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They go play action now. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup.
So y'all think the Ravens are going to win it, though?
First down.
Oh, yeah. He don't get to play into next year, though.
Here, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
So do he? It's like niggas like nigga, do you want to play or not? You can say you don't want to play, but you trying out for teams.
Sports halftime report, Coach.
So it's not the NBA. You can probably slip and say some shit like that in the NBA, but it's still white people playing in the
AFC Championship.
You can tell by the music on the game. If it ain't got no hood music on the game, yeah, you can't do it yet. See, this is on this game is 106.9. 2K is 105.3.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
So the song it's called hip hop for the black songs.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Yeah, I'm going to get burnt. Don't a little too early. I mean, you hit it a little too early.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that
for a good counter?
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. 61.
To throw is Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
He tricked me. I thought he was about to cut up.
To see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
That's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
You stupid bastard, man!
Pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him know.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Check, watch 54, watch.
A first down throw for Mayfield.
Yeah, that one
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jared Davis. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Set, 180. Black spot 4. Let's go, deep. Alert. You tighten up. Run.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum.
Yeah, because when you ain't trying to pump fake, that's when he do it every time. I'm like, what?
Come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
What the fuck was you doing?
Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter what
they pay me too much for this. I ain't got a
tight
block.
ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
1st and 10. It's Jackson being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest.
That should have been a fumble. Did he ever touch the ground?
But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 79 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
24-28. I think no. It's the 3rd quarter, 42 seconds left.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Fuck. Yes.
And the lead is down to 4. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
From the 24, Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He's going to take off with it.
Move out of him. This nigga got, he got like 80 yards. No, you was about to walk in front of the TV. You was about to walk right in front of the TV. You don't like to see me doing good. I'm about to, no, we ain't getting no, I ain't I'm about to, we ain't getting no. She sat there and watch the TV. Are you running? Let me go ahead and walk. No, nigga.
A real field flipper there as all of a
sudden hurry if I say
first down in the red zone.
Move out.
I just you just about to walk across the TV.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down.
We didn't swing. That's probably what
2nd and 18.
What trying to do?
Throwing is Jackson. Oh no, he lost the football.
Oh, they cheated. They cheated. Man.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Empty set there. No backs in the back.
That's some bullshit.
All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
Yeah, and they picked it up.
Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got
he had to put the foot on there, though.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got
arm
to
tackled him. Lamar was tired.
But not go down and fumble the ball.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery.
Need the back. What the fuck?
That is incomplete.
Sit
The
down.
arm strength
Why don't you
there.
just go there and play with
2nd
him?
down.
He about you got don't play. I ain't even gonna talk man. They cheating, man. They bullcrap.
That's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Yeah, he gone. I don't give a fuck if I drafted him and he's from LSU. He gone.
This is Barkley.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Browns on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target.
That was weird. It's like everything sped up at the end.
Football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down
They
there
be
and
cheating.
continue
They
to eat
be,
away at the clock,
I don't know if you noticed
really
that, but
increases
we
their
did
chances
speed
of
up right
closing this
there.
one out.
Everybody
now they're likely
did.
to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Jackson going to throw right side here, complete. The 40, the 30.
Let's go.
And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 63 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And the pressure will get to him.
Let's go.
Down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course,
and Nick Cannon won that beef. He didn't respond. I don't give a fuck how good y'all think he is.
On third down,
Nick Cannon won.
Play to start the drive. Not much.
It doesn't matter. He didn't respond.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. And 58's the mic. 58's the mic. It's just me and you. It's just Henry. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Even if we lose, we came back. We came back on you and Bryson.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now this one complete on the slant route. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
180. Up, 54. Record. King. Hey, dude. Watch the run. Right there.
Here's Mayfield. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't think they even stop us. Well, yeah, they do. I've been out of bounds on playing Bison, but they
now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
I thought it was like since it's like 2 minutes left, under 2 minutes.
Offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
But that don't sound right.
Point it right.
Mayfield to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
I know it was a completion, but probably not the best decision to throw the ball to the middle of the field here. No timeouts. Give a ton of credit to him making the catch and finding a way to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Hey, 133. Hey, Alpha. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right.
Catch it, man.
That will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Regular. Hey, orbit.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Hey, alert! Smooth! Get ready! Right there, 54, right there. 54.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Mike 54. It's
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
I was right there.
Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That should have been a pick. They should have gave you
Now
that.
the Browns signal for the 2nd of
But
their
something's over there.
timeouts. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And it's no
He
good.
missed it.
Just short. He gave it a good run, but maybe a foot or two short
He
of the
missed the field goal to
crossbar.
win the game.
Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
And with this win,
Oh, my God.
and an AFC championship, they have reached the most
That nigga
hallowed
missed that
ground
one.
in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling
Good
for this
game,
team
man.
to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right
Hold on,
to
I'm
be
about to grab
called
me a beer.
world
Hold on.
champion.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Bro, that's crazy.